All right, another day in paradise. Temperatures remaining warm here and very quiet, and that's very typical for us here in early June, as we've been talking about. Our high temperature in Flagstaff, 82 degrees last several days. We've been in low 80s each and every day. Average for this time of year is the mid 70s, so we're hanging in there 5-10 degrees above average, not only for us here in Flagstaff, but for many other locations. Our overnight low temperature back down around average. After yesterday morning, we were talking about our low temperature being 57 degrees because we had all the clouds. Last night, things cooled down nicely here in Flagstaff, down into the mid 30s. Okay, here's a look at it across the state. Today's highs: Winslow 95, Sedona 95, Prescott 89 degrees. It was 107 degrees in Phoenix. Okay, let's take a look at it on the satellite across the country. We have high pressure basically in charge for us across the entire western United States, and where's the high pressure located is really what we watch here over the next several weeks, so we can try to get some of that monsoon moisture in here. But you don't even see the southwest monsoon even starting to develop down in Mexico. But over the next couple of weeks, we'll start to see a bunch of huge thunderstorms kicking off over the Sierra Madre, and we'll be tracking our dew points, which I'm already starting to do, and we'll talk about that in a second. A few showers and thunderstorms moving out of the northern Rockies and into the Plain States. Very weak, kind of unorganized storm system there. A more organized storm system, though. Here's the main low pressure moving out of northern Ohio River Valley and Great Lakes, and then along the southern end of the front is where we're seeing some jet stream support and some tornado type activity all the way from eastern Arkansas through Tennessee into western Virginia and Virginia, all under tornado watches throughout the night tonight with this. Although I don't think we're going to see any huge tornadoes break out along this line, but isolated tornadoes are being watched in that area. Okay, let's take a look at the national current temperatures. Definitely looking like early June, although we have some 60s here in the northern Great Lakes, 70s and 80s, Atlantic seaboard in the 80s along the deep south, and then we have the heat wave a little bit with this high pressure in the southwest. It's not really a heat wave, but it's kind of the warmest temperatures of the year, and that extends from Texas up into the southwest here, including the deserts of Arizona. It's 104 right now in Phoenix, but it's beautiful here in Flagstaff. It's currently 75 degrees, much less wind out there this evening. The last couple days, winds are out of southwest, 14 miles per hour. But look at the dew point, -9 degrees. What is the dew point? That's the temperature you'd have to cool the atmosphere to actually be saturated. I mean, and when you get at -9 degrees, it means there's really no moisture in the atmosphere. You just have to cool it down extremely. It's super duper dry out there. And we're going to track these dew points over the next month when we start to see a little bit more moisture try to make its way in around high pressure that is not in a favorable spot to bring moisture in right now. It's off to our southwest. But as it starts to migrate to the north over the next several weeks, we'll start to get in some southwest easterly flow and hopefully start to get some moisture in here. But really, this is the weather pattern we're in today and right through the extended forecast, right through the coming weekend, which lots of great activities. 36 degrees overnight tonight. I think what clouds are out there now. Clear out. 82 degrees once again. Very similar tomorrow to what we saw out there today. Statewide, not a whole lot of change. Sedona 96, Prescott 91, show low 85. Here's a look at the extended forecast. And we're right around the 80-degree mark all the way through the whole deal here. And getting into the weekend, we got the Flagstaff Hullabaloo. Dakota, you want to keep that camera over there for a quick sec. Got Flagstaff Hullabaloo this weekend. And down in Sedona, you got Sedona Bluegrass Festival. And the weather's just looking great. It's just going to be very similar to today.
Well, warm weather definitely is looking good, especially with all these festivities coming up during the weekend. Good to just go, chill, hang out, all that.
Indeed.